Hi everyone, welcome to another yet exciting episode on a talking Luwatee, and I'm your girl Luwatee. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the topic when to say no. In my previous video I talked about saying no and when it is important. So this video is addressing when you should say no. Saying no is actually very important because it makes you feel empowered while still maintaining relationship with others. Saying no is very important. Saying yes is actually very expensive because when you say yes, you're committing your time, you're committing your energy, you're committing your availability, you're committing so many things to this. So that is why saying no is actually very important. And when you say yes to so many things, you get overcommitted, you get stressed at some time, you get stretched to your limit, and before you know it, you ended up casting on people, you ended up doing something, and this could lead to misunderstanding, could lead to hurt feelings and all of that. So that is why saying no is very important for us to say no. And saying no is an important part of you setting a healthy boundaries and being focused and intentional with your life. So when should you say no? The first point is when you feel being used and uncomfortable. When you feel being used or uncomfortable. So these certain people come to you when they need you. They're always there when they have something to get from you. They're always there when it is you that want to do something for you. They're always like you. Immediately you get that feeling that no, in this situation I'm being used. There's some certain people that we have in our life that they only call when they need something from you. They only call when they want you to help them get something done. So when you're in this kind of situation and you feel being used, it is a big sign for you to say no. The second one is when you feel guilty and obligated, and this starts by you being more mindful, you being more aware of how you feel and what motivates you and whatever. So whenever time you get these guilt feelings or you feel obligated about something, let it be a big sign for you to stop and think that thing through. Think it through. And another thing is, our emotions can be very powerful, but it is left for us to be able to manage our emotions and not let them control us or let it make our decisions for us. So but when you're being mindful of yourself, you're more aware of how you feel and what motivates you, what frustrates you. When you're being mindful of all of these things, it will be easier for you to be able to manage your emotions, and your emotions will not be able to make decisions for you. So you have to make those decisions. So because if you let your emotions make some decision for you, sometimes it leads to frustration, it leads to resentment, it leads to regret. You probably might regret you saying yes in that situation. So when you feel like you feel guilty or you feel obligated about something or in any situation, it's a time to take a step back, think it through before saying your yes. So at that point, it's a sign for you to say no. Another point is when you're overloaded and busy. Man, I have issues with this actually because it's naturally I like to help people. Naturally, I don't like people. I don't like to get people all share you get. So even while I'm busy, I don't know how to say no to people. I just pile it up. So before I know it, I'm losing my sleep on somebody's else job, and probably the person is snoring and having a sound sleep. But then for my inability to say no to certain things, stretch my own to my limit. So when you are very overloaded and busy about things, it's a big sign for you to say no. Just say no. Another sign is when you feel your personal boundaries is being crossed. So this starts with you having a healthy boundaries. Are you even mindful of yourself? Do you even have your boundaries? Do you know your value? So it starts with you knowing your values, having your own personal boundaries. So when you have these personal boundaries and you feel like your personal boundaries is being crossed, it is a big sign for you to say no. Then lastly, the point I'm going to share is when you get a bad feeling or you're not excited about something. There's this something we call intuition, and 100% most of the time this thing is always true. Like we get that feeling immediately, it just comes to us, and most successful people have let us know that intuition has helped them in that decision and to be successful in what they do. So when you get that feeling, when you get a bad feeling about something instantly, and 99.9% of the time that feeling is actually right, your intuition is right. So when you get a bad feeling about something, you don't feel too excited about something, I think it's time for you to just take a step back, think it through before saying your yes to it, and just say no. in such situation. Well, that's it on today's episode of A Talk with Luwatee. Until next time, when I catch you on another yet exciting episode on the show, kindly stay safe out there. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to like this video. You can drop your comment and share this video. Thank you. It's still your girl Luwatee. Stay safe. Bye.